Hey there. Happy Saturday. Unless it's not Saturday, and then happy day. How is everybody? How are the rogues today? Hello, Shadows of Life. Hello, Lord Portico. Hello, Elixir. It is good to see people. It's been a weird day. It always is with me, but I don't know. For some reason, I am able to get up in the morning and go, oh, Elixir! Thank you so much for your 19-month free subscription. Also, 19? We're at 19 months already? That is wow. Thank you very, very much. I said I was talking about something. Oh yeah, sleep. We've had a thing in the Discord where I think it was Adventures of Tony posted a graphic that sort of came after all of us for not doing good about sleep hygiene. So during the week when I have to go to work, I'm able to get up. On the weekend, for some reason, I cannot get out of bed. Which is not an accurate statement. Cannot is the wrong word. I set an alarm on the weekend, and it awakens me, and then usually I go back to sleep. And I don't actually force myself to get out of bed until like sometime after the 10 o'clock hour. And that was definitely today. But then I've just been like super unfocused today as well. Incidentally, I don't know if people saw, I just happened to notice that my phone battery was dying like really quickly. Like Thursday, it was exceptionally bad. I had a dentist appointment. I went to work. Midnight, totally Wait, you go to bed at midnight? Midnight is usually a couple hours in the past when I go to bed, because I'm not good at sleep hygiene. Sorry. But yeah, so I had a dentist appointment in the morning, and I went to work. Midnight at the earliest. Got it. Yeah. I went to work, had my phone with me, because, you know, that's normal operations for me. And I listen to Minnesota Public Radio in the morning while I'm getting ready for work. I don't listen on the weekends, but I do on weekdays when I'm getting ready for work. And so by the time I got in the car, my battery life, or my battery percentage, had gone from 100% down to like 75% just from my normal like hour of listening to Minnesota Public Radio on the app. And that's unusual. And by the time I got like to work, it had charged up a little bit more. It was maybe like 83% or something when I got to the office. So it was roughly like somewhere around, I'd say 85, 86% when I left to walk over to the dentist's office, which is like a 15-minute walk at most. And I wasn't really doing anything on the phone while I was walking over there. I was looking at Discord, posted to Discord because Twitter wasn't working, like stuff like that. It was mostly text-based, checking my work emails, doing things like that on my phone as I walked over to the dentist's office. 15 minutes of that type of activity, and my phone was down to 40% or something by the time I got there, from like 83%. And then between the time that I went in to start the dental cleaning and the hour that elapsed during the dental cleaning, when I left the dentist office, I had 25% battery as I was walking back to work. So just really bad. And so it's an iPhone, and the iOS has a battery health thing apparently under settings where you can go in and check your battery health. And I went and looked, and it said it was 78%. And apparently the recommendation is if your battery is less than 80% on the battery health thing, they recommend replacing the battery. So then I was investigating, like, well, how much would it cost to replace the battery? And it's like a $50 charge to have a new battery installed in a phone. It was not just you. Yes, my internet service preventer decided that they didn't want me talking about the issues with my phone, apparently. Oh, it was just buffering? I mean, I showed 0 kilobits per second, so whatever. So, where was I? In the story, I was checking $50 charge to get a new battery. And so then I was like, okay, but how old is my phone? So I had an iPhone 8, which came out in 2017, and I got it in 2017. So that was the first moment that I had realized my phone was 5 years old, which is honestly beyond the design life for the device. And so then I was like, okay, 5 years old, makes sense that the battery is probably wearing out at this point. $50 to get a new battery. I wonder what it would cost for an upgrade, like how much per month, because that's the way that phones are now, is you do a monthly charge on your cell phone bill to get new hardware. And I knew I was fully paid up on that phone, and so probably upgrade eligible. And so I went to look, and it was like, you can get an iPhone 13 mini for $0 a month. And I was like, $0 a month is less than $50. It's $0 a month, assuming that they accept my trade-in at full value. My guess is probably going to have a small monthly charge because they probably won't end up accepting it at full value. It has one very minor scratch on the screen. But that might be enough for them to, like, not do full trade-in value. We'll see. I keep my phone generally in good condition. But yeah, so it ended up being like a $31 to actually, like, place the order. And there'll be like a $9.75 monthly charge until they process the trade-in, which would get credited back if they accept the trade-in. And but yeah, I was like, $0 a month sounds good to me. I guess I'm upgrading my phone. So I placed that order Thursday afternoon. The phone came yesterday. It said it was going to be here Monday or Tuesday. It was here yesterday. I have my new phone. I bought the green one. I'm waiting now for a case to arrive because I had not ordered a case yet because I thought it wasn't coming till Monday or Tuesday. But also, like, how the heck are you supposed to keep hold of this thing without a case? Also, hi, Hannah. You always buy certified refurbished. So yeah, I had no idea. No idea. So I'm struggling getting used to some of the features, but basically this is the case that I'm getting. Right now, this one doesn't really show off what the case will look like, because all of the raised parts on it should be very green. But I got this case right before lockdown, which means it has had alcohol wipes cleaning it many, many, many times over the past few years, because during lockdown, when I got home from the grocery store, where I used the grocery app to like tell me what aisle things were on, I got home and I had like alcohol prep swabs that they use at medical practices to wipe down the instruments. I bought like 2 boxes of those, and I used them to clean my wedding ring and my medical alert bracelet and my phone and things like that when I got back from the grocery store. So most of the color got leached out of this by repeated cleanings with an alcohol swab. Incidentally, also it like stripped off the anti-oil coating on the phone screen itself. So my phone was ready for upgrade, but the new case is coming. And from Oberon Design, which is the same place that I bought the old one from, which it was super sturdy, #not sponsored, but that's where I got it from. So yeah, just like, wow, within 24 hours, ordering online, I had a new phone. And, oh, you just have a pop socket? That would be a way to make sure that you hold on to it. I can't, I don't know, that one doesn't make sense to me as far as like the way I interact with the phone. So I don't think I could get used to that. My first iPhone, I had a laser etched bamboo case for it from, oh gosh, who were they? My brain will not give me names. Portland. This is going to be like the Google search I put in was Portland wooden Apple accessories, and indeed Grovemade. Grovemade, when the iPhone first came out, which my first iPhone was the second generation one. I didn't buy one until they had an app store. Before that, I had a bar phone, which not a flip phone, but like the bar thing. I had that and a Palm Pilot. But when the App Store came about, I ended up getting an iPhone. And hashtag not sponsored again. Not sponsored by anybody, honestly. Grovemade had these wonderful bamboo cases, and they had various designs that would laser etch into them. I actually love their products, but they don't really do phone cases anymore. I miss my Palm Pilot too. I miss having a stylus, and I miss what was the name? Their little alphabet. Graffiti 2 on the Palm Pilot. By that time, I had a color Palm Pilot, which big innovation there. Anyway, I'm getting used to this new phone. It doesn't have a home button, and I hate it. I don't hate the phone. I hate that it doesn't have a home button. Closing apps is really hard. You're supposed to swipe up from the bottom of the screen to about the middle of the screen, and then it will load. 9 times out of 10, I don't do it right. Right now, I have the virtual home button enabled so that I have a button to press that will give me access to be able to pull up the open applications and close them easier. Just like some of the design decisions on this phone, I'm not a fan of. But overall, the reason I ended up with the Mini is because it was free. Because of the $0 per month on my upgrade with trade-in. It's also ever so slightly smaller and lighter than the SE. And ever so slightly smaller and lighter than the phone I had, the iPhone 8. It's still bigger than I want. I still wish it was an inch shorter. I wish it was like the height of like the earlier iPhones. I don't want one this big. I can't reach the top of the screen without using both hands. And I hate that. Anyway, sorry, I'm not gonna keep complaining about Apple's design decisions. I've been in their ecosystem for a long time. It doesn't make sense for me to change at this point. I am frustrated by the ever-increasing size of my phones. I have a tablet for videos and things like that. I want my phone to fit in my pocket and fit in my hand. Anywho. We have about 50 years of work before we get those HoloPad.com badges. I could probably solve some of my frustration with this phone by getting an Apple Watch. Or any other smartwatch. I really should get a smartwatch. I've wanted one for a long time. I just can't pull the trigger on that. Oh, I hate that phrase. I look at them, and they're so expensive, and I know it would help me, especially with integration with my to-do list app that I actually use. I waffle. I would love to get an Apple Watch because I love the interchangeable bands, which would let me switch it up. I used to have, I in fact still have about 30 swatches in all sorts of different colors. And anyway, so being able to swap out the band really easily on the Apple Watch makes it really attractive because I could change it up. It would integrate with my phone and other tools that I use, which I like, but it's so expensive and they make their things so obsolete so quickly, it's hard to justify spending the money. Whereas if I got a different kind of smartwatch, it would be less expensive, but then I struggle with, would it integrate with the things that I actually need it to integrate with? Like, I currently use Todoist for my to-do list, and it helps to keep me on track with what I need to get done. And a smartwatch would be useless for me if it doesn't integrate with Todoist. So, anyway, on my lock screen is my current... It is my my character from my Wednesday night Star Wars Edge of the Empire game. His name, well, he goes by Zovithvi. He's a Chiss. His full name is Zlizovithviaji, but yeah. And that was drawn by Kellen, who was playing in the game with us for a while. Their Twitter handle is at SonarFade. So yeah, hi Colorless Gray, welcome in. Join me, get a smartwatch, you're a bad influence. I really do need one. Like, I've wanted one ever since they announced the first Apple Watch. I've wanted a smartwatch, or I like the idea of smart glasses, but the smart glasses that exist, they weren't designed for and don't do the things that I would want. The smartwatch would give me a lot of the things that I would really like to have. I have yet to find one that I'm willing to spend the money on. Yeah, I've seen about them breaking, like, honestly, the one that seems like it would be the best fit as far as function and integration with the tools that I already use and things like that is the Apple Watch. They're just so expensive that it's really hard to justify. And so I've gone years without getting one. And part of that analysis is their obsolescence timeline. I already upgrade a phone on a regular basis. It's almost time for my iPad to be upgraded, which is expensive. Adding in another item that they're going to expect me to upgrade every couple of years is just a really hard sell. I need to explore. I know there's a lot more smartwatches out there now, and I just need to see what's out there that would give me what I want, which mainly is some health monitoring as well as integration with the to-do manager that I have. It'd be nice if it could connect to some Bluetooth headphones and let me listen to music without having to have my phone with me, but that would be a nice to have. Really, it's the to-do list and the health monitoring that are the things I would want most. Anyway, I should maybe show you all the game since, we've been totally playing Ultima since the stream started. Isn't it wonderful? Point and click. I'm just, pointing and clicking at the things on the screen, right? Oh gosh, and now we're getting rated. RTE Studios, hello and welcome. You were doing tabletop RPGs. Please share how it was. I hope you all had a blast. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Rogan27, and this is my chaos. Welcome to the Rogues Gallery. Hi, Leia Sky. And so yeah. First alien-like superhero crossover. Excellent. Yes, if you're not following RTE Studios, you definitely should go and give them a follow. Welcome everybody who's here. If you're not familiar with me, I do a variety of things. Today is Saturday, which tends to be retro games. Honestly, I say that, except Saturday has only ever been the Ultima series. We started with Ultima 1. We're on Ultima 6, which we have totally 100% been playing since I went live today. Honest. Sundays, I'm currently doing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Sunday didn't exist before I started playing that, so who knows what it'll be after. Mondays, I do a variety of things. We're currently playing Psychonauts. But I leave it up to a spin wheel, and it tells me what to play, and then on Wednesdays I share things from the archives at Virginia Tech. So welcome in, everybody. It's great to have you here. A song or a quote pop into your head. Often Shadows of Life. Often that happens to me. So yes, today we are playing Ultima 6, The False Prophet. It is the sixth entry in the role-playing game series Ultima, released in June of 1990. It is the third in the Age of Enlightenment trilogy. It was also the first Ultima title that is point and click. It uses a mouse, which is totally new. It also has VGA graphics for the first time ever. I have yet to master the combat system in it, but yeah, I get to use a freaking mouse. Similar to King's Quest, indeed. So yeah, I'm actually going to switch us to the game screen because we've totally been playing this game since the start of stream, and I just remembered that I forgot to check and see if there's a way to keep the music playing during dialogue with NPCs. I've had 2 weeks to do this because I didn't stream last Saturday, and I still have not looked to see if there's a mod to do that. We'll deal. Anyway, I am not Puddleglum. Also, hi, Puddleglum. I am using a wired mouse, but it is an optical mouse, not a roller ball. All right, let us journey onward. I do not remember where we were, but that's normal. So here we are. Let me pull up the spreadsheet with all of our notes, where thankfully 2 weeks ago at the end of stream, I made a note for myself about what we were doing. We're looking for Chancellor Tholden, and we were gonna ask the king. So yeah. We were at least out of Lord British's castle. Well, we did leave Lord British's castle. However, we are back in Lord British's castle. I think. Oh, the musicians! Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I remember that. The end of stream last time, there's the musician who has the lute full of spiders, and no. Just no. Horrible, horrible. The one thing I do like about this game is it did not require me to turn off numlock, although while that's no longer required, I have been turning off numlock because then I can use the number keys to move. The question is, where is the king? Unless he really is that drifter who keeps accosting us and telling us that he's the king in disguise, and that the king isn't really the king. But I don't actually think that's the case. I think, is this... Yes, there's Lord British. No modding for a week has wiped your brain. It's fine. It's all fine. Indeed, Twitch is a silly place. On second thought, let's not go there. You see the noble ruler of Britannia. See, the music goes away when I enter a conversation, and I just don't understand why. That's a silly design choice. Tholden? He is my chancellor. Oh. Oh, British. Oh, British. We have new keywords for Lord British. Ba, 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 ba. Tholden and Chancellor. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted by Excel. 'Tis a silly design. He is my chancellor. Gotta take the notes, or I will never finish this game. Tholden is my chancellor. Where is he? Useless! Absolutely useless! I don't know where he is. Okay. But he's the king. I mean, he can still be useless. I mean, he's not useless. He heals me for free. Your whole party is healed. Well, that turned out not to be useful. That's Nistel. That's Joffrey. Where is this Chancellor? I can't get the mantra in order to deal with the Rune of Compassion unless we can find Tholden. Is he in the catacombs or something? I feel like going into the dungeons would be a bad decision right now, but we appreciate the free healing, but give us all the information. Indeed, yes, true. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna go try and... Oh, I don't remember any of the controls. How do I go down a ladder? It is not K for climb in this game. What is the key? A is attack, C is cast, T is talk, L is look, get, drop, move, use, rest. Do I just need to use the ladder? Use. Ladder. Got it. Adjusting to point and click has been an adventure in itself. Ooh, a peach cake thing. That sounds amazing. Oh, a door. A door that we won't be able to open. Apparently a door that we can open. Also, for everybody here, I should show you, here is Ayakon. This is the avatar. This is the character that I have been playing in some form or another since Ultima 1. Although, specifically this iteration of Ayakon, I have been playing since Ultima 4, because we imported this character from Ultima 4 into Ultima 5, and from Ultima 5 into Ultima 6. Dupree, who I think is just like a fighter knight person. Yeah, he's a fighter knighty type person. Shamino, who also sort of a fighter person. I don't remember what their actual classes are. This is me being like, hey, brain, recall things. No. Iolo, who's a bard, but also apparently just like his actual like job is not barding. He makes arrows and quarrels, but he's a bard. And this is Sherry, who is a talking mouse who is friends with the king and who wields a sword. And I just is the most amazing character in the world. Dupree might be a paladin. I don't honestly remember, which is mostly my memory, and I don't know that I have a good way, like it doesn't tell me that on their stats page anymore. So I don't recall. I'm sure that you are correct, Elixir. This is the problem. I like don't remember things. Ooh, another ladder to go down. I'm not going down quite yet. I want to finish exploring this level, but I'm trying to make a mental note. Oh! Oh, crack. Crack? Wait, are we not? Attack. Giant rat. I can't even see it. It is now dead. The whole, like, having to initiate combat thing. Wait. Somebody just got hurt. Why? Are you... He's poisoned. I can deal with poison. I can. Create food, detect magic, dispel magic, douse, heal, help, ignite, light. I just have to remember what spell. Spells. We're still relatively new in Ultima 6. So me knowing things and knowing how to do them are two different things. Okay, I need the spell list, though. Spell list. No. Gosh, I wish I remembered which spell cures poisoning. That would be so helpful, wouldn't it? Create food. Oh, here we go. Detect magic, detect trap, dispel magic, douse, harm, heal. Applies healing energy. Help, ignite, light. I have a spell to poison people. What is... There used to be a spell that would get rid of poisoning. Is there not one anymore? In which case, how do I get rid of poison? I don't remember how to do it. I could try heal. And I may in a second. I just don't want to waste a heal spell. On Nox, dispel poison. But, like, I know that is the spell, but I don't... Let me just double check. Heal is in Mani. And it would be on Nox to get rid of poison. Do I have, like... It doesn't look like I have a spell that will do it. What's in my bag? I have a bunch of potions somewhere. Potions! One of these will work, right? Somewhere it will tell me what they do, right? I might have to look at the clue book for that. I don't know if the compendium will have it. These are things I've never managed to memorize what the different potions do. It's probably something I should make an effort at doing, or, you know, have a cheat sheet for. That might make sense. Magical supplies? 51? Drink them all and see what happens. I could do that. I could save and just like take them one at a time until I get what I want. Black turns you invisible. Blue tastes pretty good, much better than red ones. They enable you to magically awaken those under the influence of the Sandman. Green potions are poisonous. I wouldn't drink one on a bet. Orange potions will put you to sleep. Purple potions provide magical protection. Red potions will cure any form of poison. Grand. All right, so, move this to wrong person. I need to give it to Shimino, who's in green. Move this to Shimino. All right, Shimino. Did you not get the potion? Did that not work? Oh, there it is. I don't know how to make Shimino use the potion. That's the thing. Three? Aha! I'm going to figure this out. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Use red potion. Oh, you can use it on somebody else? That's good to know. Success! Shimino is no longer poisoned. That took so long. I am so sorry. Wow. But now I know how to do it. Let's save. Oh dear. No, everybody. Shimino says, I hear something to the south. Well, I see something to the south. Thou dost see a peasant. Are they a pleasant peasant? You see a skinny, awkward-looking man wearing boots that come up past his knees. All right, we've met a new person. Which means, to the spreadsheet. Let's see, this is the castle? Britannia. Dungeon 1, I guess. As long as they're not a pleasant peasant plucker. Skinny, awkward looking man. Wearing boots that come up past his knees. Okay. Hey, welcome to the finest sewers in Britannia. You look like you need a nickname, so I'll just call you Ducks. My name's Daros, old duck. He shakes your hand. All right, we've met Daros. I know nothing about Daros. And I guess technically this is... We'll call this Sewers 1, since that is how Daros referred to them. Let's find out what your job is, Daros. A pleasant mother pheasant plucker? Ooh, Lord Portico. Well, Ducky, I keep the sewers running the way they should. You're totally an underworld boss, aren't you? I can't spell. Running. All right, Fagin, what do you want? Oh dear, did I have... Oh, no. Yeah! When work is slow, sometimes I play a joke or two on my friends to keep things lively. He winks at you. Joke. Scruffy looking nerf herder. All right, we've got 3 keywords so far. Sewers. Britain is the biggest city in the world, and all those people use a lot of water. Mm-hmm. Okay. Britain, big city. People use lots of water. I don't know which notes I actually have to take and which ones I don't. All the runoff drains down here. It's not a bad place to work, really, except for the rats. Oh, you know, ducks the usual kinds. He rubs you in the ribs, nudges you in the ribs. Okay. Kints? I don't know how I spell so poorly. Take all the notes. Friends. Even though we don't know each other that well, I'd like to think of you as my friend already. Wink, wink. This feels very much like a, I'm going to get a minor subquest or side quest to clear the sewer of rats type interaction, except that this game doesn't, if I'm understanding correctly, I think this game is not quite to the level of doing that extremely minor NPC giving side quest thing yet. Rykar, thank you so much for your 19-month resubscription. Welcome back for another month to the Rogues Gallery. It is great to see you today. Go back up and have a look. I'm sure it's still there. I actually think that's an amazing response. And 1,000 freaking corgi bits! Rykar, thank you! Well, hello to you. Thank you for dropping in. We have met a peasant in the sewers, and we're trying to learn. Anything he knows or wants to tell us. Also, I shouldn't assume male. Pretty big, but not to worry. Usually won't eat you until after they've killed you first. Of course, if you have a set of panpipes, I hear you can just pipe them away. I think we do have panpipes. I'm not sure. Is this Krobus? I don't know. Possibly? I don't have a set myself. I usually just run away. This is how conversations in this game go. Just a never-ending list of keywords that prompt additional comments. I don't have a set myself. I usually just run. It's real good exercise running from rats. Okay. Well, peasant named Daros, thank you for the lowdown on the sewers. He won't talk to me about they won't talk to me about their boots. Bye. See you around, old duck. He gives you a hearty slap on the back as you leave, which almost knocks one of the straps on your pack loose. How much did he steal from me? And that's... I don't know if he took something, but he definitely left behind a rubber ducky. Because we did not previously have a rubber ducky. I'm looking to see if I have panpipes. I think Eola would be the one that most likely would have them. And I don't see any. Well, okay, so we don't have pipes. I really wish I could see the rats easier. Look. Let us see an open crate. Searching here, you find nothing. A basket, also with nothing. I don't know why we're in the sewers. I don't actually think that the person we're looking for is going to be in the sewers. A spittoon. Hi, dearie. How are you today? An open barrel, also with nothing. Well, there's a whole lot of nothing down here, huh? Open crate. Another open crate. There's a lot of sewer to be seen. A bucket. I maybe should have made a map. Although, I wonder if the clue book has a map. A water vase. Does the clue book have a map of the sewers of Britannia? Serpent's Hold, Caves and Dungeons, Sutek's Castle, the Ant Mound, Buccaneer's Cave, Covetous, Wrong, Crypts, Cyclops Cave, Deceit, Despise, Jester, Hithloth, the Library, the Sewers. Oh, the sewers go deep. I'm actually doing really good today. Last week I was exhausted and canceled Saturday's stream because I just couldn't wake up. It was not a great time last Saturday, but today I'm great. So I don't know what the difference is, but I am doing much, much better. Lord British thought it would be a good idea to develop a system of sewers in Britain. It would be a very good... It's getting to be a very big city, and he wants to keep things sanitary. Well, I mean, that's not a bad idea. He didn't realize the tunnels would turn into a breeding ground for monsters. I guess the rats and slime feed on the garbage that gets washed down there, but there's worse monsters than them. Seems the tunnels connect to a natural network of caverns that lead all the way to Buccaneer's Den, right under the sea herself. Wow. Wow. That actually means that you don't need a boat to get to Buccaneer's Den. You can just go through the sewers and get there. That's a major change to, like, travel in this game. We're not gonna go all the way there at the moment, because that is not what we're trying to do. I don't know where I am on the map. Having a map and knowing where one is on the map are two different things. We have found a door. It's locked. Let's see if either of my keys will open it. Apparently one of them does. And there's a ladder up. Okay, I think I know where we are. Let's use the ladder. Now I have absolutely no idea where we are. Where are we? Oh, it's nighttime, which is part of why it's so dark. This is the castle. Just a different part of it than we have been in previously. Interesting. Apparently going through the sewers will help me get around the castle. All right. Okay, I think I know where we are on the map at the moment as well. This is gonna be locked, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And this way there should be a ladder down. Yep. I hear something to the northwest. I don't see anything. I'm searching the walls for secret passages. All right, Shamino. What'd you hear? Because I don't see anything. All right, I'm gonna exit the sewers. This is not advancing the quest that we're currently attempting to work on. Ooh, what's that? A wall mount. It weighs 1 stone. I don't currently have a reason to pick up a wall mount. I hear something to the northeast. A cauldron? All right, I'm at a 4-way. I honestly don't know where we came into the sewers. I think... Ooh, I remember this spot. Me trying to get back out of a place I didn't map with the aid of a map that I have. But... Ooh. What's that? Pliers. Yoink. I don't know why I might need pliers, but seems a good thing to get. Oh. Well. This is not where I was expecting to be. I don't know how to go back down. Oh, good. That worked. Oh boy. Okay. Something to the north. Ooh, I recognize this place too. Oh, look, it's our friend. Maybe a new hat will help. Oh dear, hang on. I will do the hat trick in a second. I'm currently fighting a giant rat. Okay, the giant rat is dead. Thankfully, I don't think anybody got poisoned by the giant rat. So, all right, let me do a hat trick. Do you particularly have a hat that you would like me to put on? 'Cause I do have a number of hats. If you're familiar with any of them and want to request one, I can always put one on that you request. Go wild. Wild hat. Sadly, I do not have a Minnesota Wild hat. I used to, but I don't currently. What about the gods? Oh. So I'm going to put on the Strange New Worlds hat. Hopefully that is good, and you enjoy this lovely hat. I will indeed stretch and hydrate and whatnot. Also, stretching, you can see my shirt. My rainbow phaser shirt. Ooh, Laura or Bruce, darn it. And I will hydrate. Oh. An attempt to sit better. Thank you, Lord Portico, for assisting me in taking care of my corporeal form during the streaming. All right, back to the game screen. I don't know. I do know. Ooh. Ooh. I saw a thing on the map, which is a door. It's now ajar. I bet this is where that peasant lives, whose name I have forgotten. There's a cage full of giant rats. Oh, we're gonna do this again. Move, peasant. Haha! I love that. I love that I can move the NPCs out of the way when they stand in front of me. That is like the best thing I have ever seen in any computer RPG ever. Because the peasants always get in the way. And just being able to move them, amazing. Or did I say the peasants? The NPCs always get in the way. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we were trying to find the Chancellor. I have no idea where to look for the Chancellor. Time is it? 11:38 p.m. If the Chancellor is around, he's probably asleep. Maldrick? Who's Maldrick? I don't recall ever having spoken to someone named Maldrick. Let me just check the spreadsheet. Oh, never mind, we've spoken to Maldrick. Maldrick is the cook. The bare-chested, muscular man whose body gleams with sweat. That cook. Use key on door? I wonder what's through that door. What good is having a clue book with maps if I don't look at the maps? But I don't know if I have an internal map of the castle. I should, but I don't appear to. So I have no idea what's on the other side of that door. I love that they gave you maps. I mean, because unlike Amy, I am not one for meticulously mapping out things. I got lost so much in King's Quest because I just never made maps. That is amazing to be able to just have the patience to spend the time to make maps the way that Amy does. Not something I've ever been able to do. I could, it was just, I would get bored. It's not boring watching it, but doing it myself, I would get really bored. I wonder if the Chancellor could be in town. I've just made the assumption he'd be in the castle, but could be in town. Oh, that's Lord British sleeping in his bed. Also, we're allowed to take anything we want from the castle, but there's not really much to take. That's Nestul, who I don't trust. It's so funny. I made such a big deal last time we played about, I'm leaving the castle. And then we came right back to it. So I'm gonna go outside. Oh, let's see. We've got the guard shack. We've got the bridge. We've got Royal Orchards. We've got a blacksmith. We've got a stable. The Oaken Ore, the Conservatory and Royal Museum, the Royal Mint, Wayfarer Inn, Healer's Sanctum, Baker, North Star Armory, Weaver, Fletcher, Provisioner, Iolo's Bows, and the Blue Boar. I don't see any mention of the Chancellor on the entry. I honestly have no idea where to find this guy. I'm just gonna keep running around at night. Eventually I'm gonna hit a building up here. Sneak in at night and look at these people while they're in their bed. A villager. A villager and a woman. Does that mean the woman is not also a villager? What is their classification system here for describing NPCs? Generic NPCs with no names. Okay, I really just need to move on from this quest and possibly pursue something else. She could be a visiting woman. This is true. All right. The quests we currently have, take a book, or we need to take the book that we have to Mariah at the Lyceum. We need a boat to get to the Lyceum. Learn to use the black stone. Do we have the black stone? What is that? Black pearls. That's a reagent. I don't remember the black stone. I have a duck. Does that count? I don't know. My guess would be 1990. We're classifying women differently. Ask one of the members of the council to tell me about wisps. Find out the order of the runes and the word that they spell. Get the runes from the lords of the 8 cities. Which is part of why we need to find frickin' Tholden. Lord British offers a reward for a copy of The Wizard of Oz. If you're looking for a clue, there's something for you under a plant in Serpent's Hold, which also requires a boat. Really, the one that seemed most doable was Tholden. Now, that's not to say that we don't have anything we can do. We could always go exploring, and probably should. We'll pick up additional quests by doing so. I can't cross the water here. Just... Okay, so map. We're at the castle. We're presently at, oh dear. I didn't mean to make it all blue. Stop that. Stop. There. We are presently at the castle, which is here. And surrounding environs. I could head south along the road and we come to Pause, which would be, I guess, a good place to go. South from there is Trinsic, which we need to make our way to eventually. If I headed north-ish, we could get to Empath Abbey and you. Hero's Hole. And that is new. We've been over to Cove. We have no reason to go back to Cove until we can find this Chancellor guy. I think we head for Pause. Also, apparently we can get to Buccaneer's Den by going through the sewers under the castle. But we need to go to the Lyceum, which we presently have no way to get to. Except for possibly Moongates, but I have not figured out Moongate travel. Can we go west? Can we go west? We could. The Cyclops Cave and Spider's Cave and stuff like that are over there. Dungeon's Shame. Scarabrai. Scarabrai's on an island, though. We're gonna need a boat at some point, but I don't think we're ready for a boat yet. I should switch back. Ah! Southward. We'll come to once we exit the environs, once we get out of Britain, we will have the option to go west or south. An empty building? I think we opened the door to it, but I don't remember what was inside. La la la. Okay, we're on a road. Let's look at the sign. The spiritual path. Grand. Is there something labeled the spiritual path somewhere on one of these maps? Important bird info. You have Cooper hawks. Hawks are amazing birds. I think we are heading west at this point. Oh, I did like a post on Monday about just bird fact type thing in the Discord. And I'm hoping to try and do that just regularly as a thing on Monday in the Discord. So you talked to somebody who lives nearby and he knew where the nest was. 6-week-old youngins, like a tree closer to you. That's lovely. Hopefully you'll be able to get some pictures that you consider good at some point and you can share them. Maybe I did not need to obtain pliers from the sewer. Ooh, a fighter. It's still too early. Everybody's still asleep. But we have found a person who is a fighter somewhere along this road. I do not know who it is or where we are. But I say, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for him to wake up. Which I think requires me to actually move around in order to pass time. Or I could just pass. Giant dead oak is their snacking spot. They didn't have a snack this morning. I mean, Cooper Hawks are gonna be interested in probably small rodents and things like that. 'Cause hawks. Come on, wake up, fighter. Why must you still be asleep? Join me in the waking world. Does this fighter ever wake up? Small rodents and smaller birds. Some other angry birds nearby that didn't like them. Oh, where'd you go? You got up and there were people in your house and you left? You see a tall man with muscles looking like huge snakes. That's a very unusual description of muscles. I don't know where we are. What do I put for the location? Tall man with muscles looking like snakes along the path west of Britain. Because I don't know where we are. Speak, he growls at you, his voice as rough and cold as stone. Are you taking a census? His powerful gaze is fixed on you. He wouldn't give me his name. That's unusual. Yeah, you know, counting people, taking down names. I know what a census is, but thank you. He doesn't want to talk about his job. If he tells you his hobby is genealogy, run? Well, he's not the census taker. All right, his name is Are You Taking a Census? So, okay. He doesn't want to join me. Yes. Muscles? He's rather rude, isn't he? Well, cleaning his nails with his knife. I have no idea what to talk to him about, so we're just gonna, like, move along. That was... I'm sure we will, at some point, have to come back here, but... Presently... Where's... Okay, I was like... Where's Sherry? Where is the little mouse companion? But she's there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh dear, do I save? Run? Okay, now save. there are fighters fighting mongbats. That is not something that I really want to be involved in at the moment. Mongbats bad for low level despite the fact that we were very high level at the end of the last game, and it's only been a year and a quarter. We're low level again. I hear something to the southeast. Also, it really seems like there's freaking earthquakes happening. I'm not investigating to the southeast. I'm going to town. A bridge. Another bridge. Southwest something. Just leave me alone long enough to get to the next location, thank you. I could always fight, but fighting hurts me. But fighting also gives me experience points, and eventually we need to level Sherry up so that Sherry actually has a hit point. I don't actually know where we are on the map. Oh! So we've crossed over the two bridges, which are here. Whoever that fighter was, he was like down here somewhere, and I don't know what that place is. We just the places we avoided from the I hear something to the southeast, I hear something to the west. We've avoided Cyclops Cave and Spider's Cave so far. I'm sure we will have no reason whatsoever to ever go into those places as the game progresses. Right? We will never be required to go to the Spider's Cave. Iolo's place. I trust the game. It would never do something like that to us. Wait, I'm following the sign. The sign said Iolo's place was this way. Where be the place? The place of Iolo. This is like where Ultima 5 started, was Iolo's place. How have we... I've done poorly at navigating. The sign said it was east. Right? There's a sign that points this way. It says Iolo's place. And there's what appears to be like a little bit of path. And yet, one does not locate Iolo's place. Oh, I think we found it. A horse! Can I take the horse? Is the horse mine now? Oh, I've come to the window. Iolo's in my party. Can I just have the horse, or would that be... Sometimes it's hard to know. The game might consider it stealing if I take Iolo's horse. "1:55 p.m. Oh, I didn't mean to look at me. You see a chest of drawers. 8 torches, 24 bolts, and 35 arrows. Get arrows. Get bolts. Get torches. Look. Thou dost see a decorative sword. I don't want a decorative sword. It's only a minor weapon. It doesn't actually do much. Thou dost see a plant. Get. Use. Not boardable. Talk. You see a fine-looking horse. Hello, my name is Smith. Who are you? Smith. A fine-looking horse. At Iolo's place. Oh, I misspelled my name. But whatever. Oh, I had something important to tell you. I can't remember what it was, though. I eat Iolo's hay to keep it from piling up everywhere and making a mess. I can talk to the horse. The horse talks. Will he join my party too? Of course, of course. Iolo winks at you, and a fine job you do of it too. I don't know what I'd do without you. Hay is the greatest menace to the well-being of Britannia. Please elaborate. It takes constant vigilance to keep it from engulfing the entire realm. I've devoted my life to the task. Oh, Smith. It's a thankless job, but I am a determined horse. Hey, thou hast met thy nemesis, thy doom, and his name is Smith. I don't have the answer to everything. I'm just a horse, you know? It's wonderful. So just two keywords. It's just a lovely little farewell, two-leggers. You see Iolo give Dupree a nudge in the ribs. You owe me a drink, he says, grinning. He turns to you. Sir Know-It-All here bet me that there was no such thing as a talking horse. Now I've seen everything. I suppose we'll be inviting some ducks over for tea next. You literally are in an adventuring party with a talking mouse. Oh dear. 1 second. Just need to see if I need to respond to something soon. All right. My brother and his kids just got, in at my dad's place. They are visiting for the week. That still puts them about 5-ish hours from where I am, but I was seeing text messages from family, and that doesn't happen often, so I was just checking to see what it was. Talking mouse. You know a talking mouse and a talking horse? Indeed, yeah. That's like, why are you surprised? I hear something to the north. Well, we're heading north, so whatever it is, we might encounter it. Ooh, but wall. With door. Open. Open? Use. Oh, Hannah, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I still have bits lying around. We can't have that. It's so nice of you. Also, if you'll note, Hannah has a lovely little artist icon next to their name, because Hannah is the designer of the graphic that we use to shame my internet service preventer. So I went ahead and assigned you as an artist. Because you made that, and I appreciate it. This door is locked, and I don't particularly want to break it. But our artist in residence, yeah. Where are we? Save game. Attack door. Well, that got the door open. A jar of honey? Oh. I took the honey and it said I was stealing. Two yellow potions. 3 yellow potions. If I take them, it'll be stealing. I shouldn't. It judges you for stealing. I mean, I literally broke down the door and then entered. You require even numbered bits? Lixie, thank you. I don't know how many bits have been... Where does that put us? 3,200? How dare the Avatar. Indeed, yeah, that's how the game feels. But yet, it didn't seem to care that I literally broke down the door to get into this building. Like, it doesn't seem to care that I'm destroying the doors. Wine cask. Apparently there's no wine in any of them. Use door. This place, you know, they're just not gonna have any doors left. I'm just breaking down all the doors. I think that was an internal door that I probably didn't have to destroy. Doors are the enemy, we all know this. You're not wrong. Although I tend to think that black puddings are the enemy after our last D&D session, so. Because that black pudding is going to destroy all of the wonderful gold that we made out of imaginary stuff. A holy brazier. That'll see a bit. I hope we can get it to fight the bugbears. I forgot. We did leave off at a particularly interesting circumstance. Context about the black pudding. So, okay. Urging your litter, stand up and salute. It was written by, or like the whole game series, this whole thing was made by an American of British descent, whose friends called him Lord British because his parents were British, and so he leaned into that. We're going to talk to the vineyard owner. But first, our D&D session, we were exploring a tower that had broken off of a Netherese flying city at some time in the past, and landed upside down into the, snows of Icewind Dale. We found a way inside and we're working our way down and came across a wizard's duplicate. The wizard in question was dead and his duplicate was there with an undead minion. And the wizard's duplicate wanted us to... So there was some magic a couple of levels below, or the level below, which would have been like the top of the tower, that would turn illusory things to reality. And being a duplicate, he wanted us to use it to make him real. Because it had to be a living creature or a real being that initiated that. Like, he couldn't do it himself, and his undead friend couldn't do it either. So we go down to that level. Oh gosh. I'm not sure. Are we back? Okay. Stand down from Black Alert. Yes, our internet service preventer decided to get involved in the storytelling. Thank you so much, internet service preventer. Hashtag sarcasm. But thank you very much, Hannah, for the graphic. Hashtag not sarcasm. So, yeah, the wizard's duplicate wanted us to go down to the bottom level, which would have been the top of the tower, and activate this thing to make him real. So we go down there after discussion about whether we were actually going to do this. And the party member who was going to activate it decided to test it first. Created an illusion of a 5 by 5 foot by 5 foot cube of gold coins. So the maximum number of gold coins that the illusion cantrip could make. Activates the magic to make those gold coins real, rolls on the percentile die to see what the result is, rolls a 100. We have made like 1,700,000 plus gold coins. So we all load up our pockets with as many gold coins as possible. Hide some so that we can come back for them later. And then, seeing that, yes, indeed, the magic does what we were told it would do, we have the wizard's duplicate simulacrum get in position, activate the magic again. This time, the roll on the percentile die was not nearly as good. And instead of making the simulacrum real, it turned him into a black pudding. So then we had an undead minion that did not know what was going on, but believed that we had just turned his companion into a black pudding. Indeed, we had just turned his companion into a black pudding. So anyway, we were fighting a black pudding and whatever undead creature this was. We managed to, retreat, run away, closing doors. So the pudding and the undead creature ended up fighting each other, and the undead creature lost. But in the midst of that fight, the black pudding was being attacked with cutting weapons and was separated into multiple puddings. And they chased us up out of the tower until we finally got to the last level and escaped. And apparently the pudding, I don't know, there might be a pudding coming up after us out of the tower. But also definitely there's a pudding back down on the bottom level eating the gold that we left behind, or dissolving it in its acids. But after exiting the tower, there was a group of bugbears that was approaching. So we've got black pudding behind, bugbears in front, and that's where we left off the session. But we're rich. So yeah, that's where things stand. All right, let's find out what this peasant has to say to us. We are at a winery. You see a good-looking young man with a wine glass in his hand. Alrighty, wine peasant. Hello, he says, extending a delicate hand. What is it you need? Well, I seem to have broken a number of your doors, sir. His name is Farron, which is also a keyword. Farron the drunk, as some call me. He winks at you. Oh dear. We're rich, but injured and surrounded. It'll be fine, indeed. Indeed, we have more money than we can probably spend in the 10 towns. We literally calculated how much weight we had left and took enough gold to fill up all of that weight capacity. I mean, we could just absolutely continue running away, which I think is a sound strategy. My character didn't so much run away as flew away because near the beginning of the battle with the black pudding and the undead creature, I got sneak attacked by a wisp that got a natural 20 and took out most of my hit points. And somebody, like the turn before, had screamed out, run. And so I did. And since my character is a fairy and has wings, I just flew all the way to the top level really fast. And everybody else needed me to drop down ropes so that they could do the same, because it's an upside down tower, and the holes there, you have to be able to get up to the ceiling to climb up to the next level, because there were no all the staircases were destroyed. So my character ran, and once he felt safer, he dropped a rope down. But yeah, they said run, so I ran. I ran so far away. You might have noticed the similarity between my sister and me. I don't know who your sister is. I literally just met you after destroying most of your doors. Just kidding, he smiles broadly. What is it you need? A beautiful lass Stephanie is. Just kidding. A beautiful lass. I don't know who this person is. Oh dear. I see you, Portico. I will do the self-care thingies. I flew so far away. Ooh, thank you for making me stretch and hydrate. And pay attention to my posture. Hydration. So I'm not playing a I am not playing a homebrewed race. I am playing the official fairy race from Wizards of the Coast. It had not come out at the time that we started the campaign, but it had come out at the time that my original character died a horrible death fighting an ice troll, and I needed a backup character to step in. Have you met her? Then you know she is blind. Okay. I honestly don't think I've met your sister, sir. She has been. She has been so since birth. For her, it is like being born a god. What? Why would you make that sort of comparison? Like, I get that gargoyle is a keyword of yours, but didn't you have some other way to bring it up? May have sung about flying. That is entirely possible. Farron, you are dropping in my esteem very quickly. She knows no other life. It is her lot to make the best of her situation. In this, she is no different than you or I. What? I'm writing all of this down because I don't know if any of it's going to be something I need later. And it's a very odd conversation. Like, I don't understand. But it is a very ableist attitude he has. Even gargoyles face this dilemma, I'll wager. Okay, so the game is trying to get me to consider that the gargoyles may not be completely evil, which I understand, but I really don't like the way they introduced that. But we know them more by the ways they differ from us rather than their similarities. Yeah, Farron, I'm not fond of you. Did I ever ask you your job? Apparently I did not. Because I just got another keyword. Wine cellar. I sell many types of wine made right here, he clicks his tongue. Oh. White, red, dry, sweet, Abbey red and Abbey dry. I mean, I'm going for sweet wine. 40 gold? No. Too bad. It's really good wine. What is it you need? Not to talk to you anymore, you ridiculous nincompoop. Ableist arsehole. And indeed, we are at a winery. So I guess I could take that question mark away. I actually don't feel bad about breaking his doors now. Like, what the heck, dude? Oh, your pillow calls. Enjoy your pillow. Thank you so much for being here, Rykar. It's great to see you as always. And now I'm going to move this peasant to the side so that I can enter and look around. Maybe I should steal his wine. A bunch of grapes. Like, can I just kill him? Sorry, I'm not going to. I'm just... Rarg! And also, like, I literally have never met your sister. What was that conversation? That was ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Like, literally, your sister is nowhere to be found. Where was I supposed to have met her? There's a bunch of graves out back. The time is 6:12 p.m. Actually, it's not far off. I mean, it's not the current time, but it's not far off. I'm gonna save. We're gonna read some gravestones. That'll see a tombstone. Okay, now I need, I'm gonna need the alphabet. There's no way that I'm gonna do this without having the alphabet as a reference for me to look at. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. All right, S-E-E. Seeking a P-R-E-S-E And yeah, just seeking a present. Oh no. Oh dear. Can I? I wonder. I don't know. It might. Let's try. I'm sure that made lots of sense. Apparently giving it honey didn't help. I thought maybe seeking a present, that I could give it something and it would do something. Oh no, it's gonna be a whole thing. Seeking a present to give a DRUI to give a druid. Try a... Oh, it's a hint. Seeking a present to give a druid. Try a bottle of our... Oh my god, it's an advertisement? It's a freaking advertisement. Try a bottle of our ENBAL embalming fluid? Seeking a present to give a druid? Try a bottle of our embalming fluid. They always rhyme. Yeah, it's an advertisement on the gravestones. B-U-R... Burma? Yeah, that's what it says. Burma, G-R-A-V-E. Burma grave. B-U-R-M-A-G-R-A-V-E. That's weird. That one doesn't make any sense to me. A bottle of our embalming fluid. I'm so curious. Oh, wow. As you are N-O-W, I believe. Yeah, as you are now, so... O-N... Oh, as you are now, so once was I. As I am now, you soon shall be. Prepare for death when this you see. As you are now, so once was I. As I am now, soon shall be. Prepare for death when this you see. On this wife's birthday, on this wife's birthday, RALPTH RALP Ralph. Sorry, that's not TH, that's H. Ralph was clever. A TOMB a tombstone, the a tombstone, the gift that lasts forever. It's another advertisement from by the same person. On his wife's birthday, Ralph was clever. A tombstone, the gift that lasts forever. Burmagrave. You see a coarse-looking individual digging in the dirt with his bare hands. Graveyard by Winery is where this person is. Hello, if I be speaking with ye, I'd best not be digging at the same time. I be Mole. Mole? Because you dig so much, I bet. I dig graves for me master Glenn. Dig graves, Glenn. So you like graves a lot, is what you're saying? Digging's been in me family for generations. I'm not doing... I have no idea what accent I wanted him to have, but whatever. Digging's been in me family for generations. I'll not speak with him the way he treats me. But if you sees him, tell him I could dig these graves better if I had a shovel. Oh dear. You don't have a freaking shovel? You're digging graves barehanded. 'Tis the tool of me trade. Yeah, no doubt. Me father said a good shovel is more important than a good wife. Oh dear. Sorry, anytime anytime a sentence like that comes up, I'm afraid of where it's going to go. That's what you look for after you've got a good shovel. No. Oh dear. Well, Mole, thanks, I guess, for the conversation. You're just gonna repeat yourself. Yep. Oh, going away, are ye? Let me know when you return, so I'll know 'tis time to speak with ye again. He returns to his digging. Oh boy. Look. Golden lads and lasses must like chimney? Let's see. Golden lads and lasses must like chimney. SW sweepers. What? I don't understand. CHIMNEY. SWEEPERS. COME2. Okay. Golden lads and lasses must, like chimney sweepers, come to come to dust? I don't understand that one. Golden lads and lasses must like chimney sweepers. Oh, must. Not must. They must like, as in they have to like them. Must, like chimney sweepers, come to dust. Meaning, die. Golden lads and lasses must, like chimney sweepers, come to dust. Wow, that was hard to parse. Without punctuation. This GR great. Okay, this great. Yeah. Lack of punctuation is very difficult. This great musician is not. Wow, I don't often see J's. this great musician is not just This great musician is not just dozing. Here he lies. Now, DECO. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ow. This great musician is not just dozing. Here he lies, now decomposing. I don't know who gets the bits when it's the game that does the pun, but that one was a speak attack for sure. All right. Here lies John's body. We lost his head, but oh, sorry. Here lies John's body. We lost his head, but he doesn't need it because he's dead. Elixir, you missed it. I will show it again. This great musician is not just dozing. Here he lies, now decomposing. Hinges? Hinges? Hinges rusty on your oh God, it's another ad. Hinges rusty on your loved one's coffin. 'Tis not a box you'll open often. Hinges rusty on your loved one's coffin. 'Tis not a box you'll open often. Burma Grave. Here lies a man. 'Twas KNOWN was known as Ed. Here lies a man was known as Ed. So loud, alive, so quiet, dead. Here lies a man was known 'twas known as Ed. So loud, alive, so quiet, dead. It's the Abbey Graveyard. Well, I mean, it is definitely worth reading them. And I've gotten much better at the alphabet. I don't actually know if this is a quest or not. I don't think it is. I don't think there's a bottle of embalming fluid that I need to give a druid. Just wow. This game really came for me with that pun. It is a tradition to have unusual things written on gravestones in this type of game. Let's see, that's the winery, right? Or what is this building? This isn't the winery. Is it a healer? It is. Additional personages. I should talk to the guard. You see a muscular, well-armored guard. Hello. Can I help you with something? What's your name? I'm not allowed to give out that information. What's your job? I am one of Lord British's elite guards. We keep order throughout Britannia. I have a feeling that we've already spoken to one of Lord British's elite guards, and that we'll get no information from you that I can't get from anyone else. Or from... I don't think you're going to tell me anything new. Let me just check here to see if we've had a talk with a guard. Not allowed to say his name. Muscular, well-armored guard. Keyword of order and Britannia. Yep. Bye-bye. I don't need to talk to all the guards in this game. Alright, looking upon this personage, thou see a musician. Where's my cursor? Thank you. Let's talk to this musician. You see a troubadour with a drum. His tailored suit is travel-worn but bright. Healer at Healer's Hall at Empath Abbey. Troubadour with a drum. Greetings, folks. Why, hello there, my friend. You've grown a bit since we last met, says Iolo. I'm afraid I can't recall your name. You'll have to forgive me. It has been a while, Master Iolo. But you didn't give us your name! My name is, Shinnok. I love that they actually give you a pronunciation. That's it, folks. I think we just have to end there. I'm sorry, but that has been the end of my final stream ever. I cannot continue, given that I mispronounced the word pronunciation. So I'm sure you'll understand that I can never show my face to anyone ever again. Wow. Yes, I was putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Hard is indeed a word, as you are saying. Okay. Shinnok. And your job. I'm a drummer and a singer. I'm sorry, what is your hair, Shinnok? Like, what is with your hair? Caden will never... Oh no! I have to continue for Caden's sake, you're right. Speaking of hair, I do think that I'm at that point where I may have to actually go and have somebody trim my hair. I have not had a blade touch my hair in any way since August of last year. And if only to cut off the split ends and help make it more manageable, I think I might need to go. It's been a while. I actually wanted to get a trim, but they weren't wearing masks at the haircutting place, and so I wouldn't go. And I just, I don't know. But they're still not wearing them. But now, like, it's been a year. I need the split ends cut off. Anyway. Drummer. Would you like me to play for you? Yes. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Well, let's try that again. It's probably enough hairspray in it that it feels like a hat. Plays. The drum is wide and flat. Shinnok holds it by the strings on the back of it. Then he taps it in intricate patterns using both ends of the dowel held loosely in his other hand. Okay, so it's not a drum. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's a oh my god, I have whole albums of this. A bodhran. Thank you, brain, for finally giving me the word. Spelled B-O-D-R-H, or B-O-D-H-R, the A with the accent that's used in Irish, N. It's that. That's what they're describing. Okay. It sounds thus. Rum-ti-tum, rum-ti-tum, tumble-ti-tum-ti-tum. The beat is invigorating and inciting. Rum-ti-tum, rum-ti-tum, tumble-ti-tum-ti-tum. Oh, you want a hat trick, do you? Only because you mentioned hats on stream. Well, I think it is possible to oblige. And I have a feeling that given where we are in the game, what we have been discussing, and my complete inability to pronunciate anything, that I need to give you this one. I don't know. I feel like this is the hat for the moment. Sorry. Ah! I'm just gonna mess with it. I can blurp. Just got the feather. Alright. Back to the Ultima-ing. Because we're discussing with a troubadour. They're drumming and playing and, or drumming and singing, and they are drumming rum-ti-tum, tumble-ti-tum-ti-tum. Which I now have to type. Just in case I need to know the drum pattern. I don't think I need to know the drum pattern. Rum-ti-tum. Wow! Type. Rum-ti-tum. I cannot type worth anything today. What is wrong with me? Tumble tea. Tum tea. I did it again. Tum. I don't want underscores there. Thank you. That's a battle summons. He played a battle summons. Who am I fighting? Oh. 'Twas long ago, back when men forced sorcerous secrets from demons. Maybe I did need to know that drum pattern. Because back when women wove moonbeams into cloth of indescribably fine texture. When was that? Into cloth. Fine texture. Okay, sure. Long ago, Lord Fenian devised a language of raps and knocks on the great drums used by his armies. Long ago, Lord Fenian of raps and knocks on the great drums. Apparently it was a thing. Women wove moonbeams. I had no idea. Each drum was made of the entire skin of a bull, stretched taut by a dozen cords. Okay, I don't think I need to write this entire story down. It's true. I read that in a book I found at the Lyceum. Yeah. Thanks. I didn't need to write that entire thing down. We're just gonna, yeah. There. I really didn't need that story, but thanks. I also read a number of maritime histories. They record the facts behind the many songs of different ships. Read maritime. Wow! I really cannot type today. I apologize. I'm doing very poorly. Ships. The sea is not always a gentle, generous friend. Storms have brought down many a haughty vessel, the evil empire, the Dutchman, the virtuous... sea not always nice. Typing an executive function? It's more, I don't know if you've ever observed this phenomenon yourself, but when you are being observed and you're typing, it is much harder to type correctly. I can type fine if nobody is there watching me do it. And usually typing on stream isn't as bad as literally having somebody over my shoulder while I'm typing. But today, for some reason, I'm apparently just as bad. Have you heard of the virtuous? I indeed have not. No. Shinnok sings softly for you. You've been at it for almost 3 hours, and the time draws nigh to find some dinner and have a rest. Prepare yourself from departure from the lands of Lord British. Thank you, Lord Portico. A southerner from Serpent's Hold once slew a pirate crew of 8. Young Keegan was this warrior bold, and thus he claimed the bitter Kate. He broke a bottle across her bow, and virtuous became her name. For many years she served him well. Good Captain Keegan rose to fame. The Boston's Bay came north to fight, the Jolly Roger on her mast. To Cold Loch Lake she sailed that night, to sink Keegan's ship with cannon blast. Ah, the old bitter Kate, she's mended her ways, and as the virtuous ended her days. Captain Keegan, he sleeps the endless sleep, while on Loch Lake's shore the virtuous lays. Key Squared, thank you so much for your 12-month resubscription. I didn't know I was going to burst into song, but I feel like it was fun. I didn't know what words were coming, and I just made up a tune as I went. Yeah, Loch Lake. That is the name of it. Okay, so, lies on the shore of Loch Lake. And yeah, it definitely does mean Lake. You got here just mid-song. Lake River. I wonder if I'm gonna get more songs now. Empire? I don't know where she rests. Ask other bards. Torpenhau Hill? Whoa, is that another word for hill? I'm not familiar with that one. I'm now looking it up. Torpenhau Hill, claimed to be the name of a hill near the village of Torpenhau in Cumbria. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly. In Cumbria, England, a name that is a quadruple tautology, according to analysis. This is the Wikipedia entry. Yeah, bicocket and music. According to an analysis by linguist Daryl Francis and locals, there is no landform formally known as Torpenhau Hill there, either officially or locally, which would make the term an example of a ghost word. It's an example of a quadruple redundancy, a tautological place name, Tor, Pen, and How, can all mean hill in different languages. Tor from Old English, Pen from Old Welsh, and Har from Old Norse. So a literal translation would be hill, 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 hill. Lovely. That is excellent. I don't know where she rests. Ask other bards. There's probably great treasure on her and on the virtuous too. You're also going to say you don't know where the Dutchman is. Ask other bards. Great. I'm glad that you were predictable, Shinnok. Let's see. I've got a new quest, though. Ask bards about the Empire. Ask bards about the Dutchman. And both of those are from Shinnok. we have one keyword we have not asked about yet. The Mind Flayer died but you didn't. So barely doesn't matter. You didn't. And you got to arrest the corrupt mayor. Yeah. And you pet the dogs. Of course you won. That is definitely the win condition, is pet the dogs. Shinnok sings softly for you. A southerner from Serpent's Hold once slew a pirate crew of 8. Young Keegan was this warrior bold, and thus he claimed the bitter Kate. He broke a bottle cross her bow, and virtuous became her name. For many years she served him well. Good Captain Keegan rose to fame. The Boston Bay came north to fight, the Jolly Roger on her mast. To Cold Loch Lake she sailed that night, to sink Keegan's ship with cannon blast. Ah, the old bitter Kate, she's mended her ways, and as the virtuous ended her days, Captain Keegan, he sleeps the endless sleep, while on Loch Lake's shore the virtuous lays. Anyway, I couldn't remember the exact tune that I had sung previously, so I got close, but when I improvise a song or improvise a tune for some words, there's no guarantee I can repeat that tune a second time. I did my best. Very important. Unless they are bad dogs. Yeah, don't pet the winter wolves. I tried. I'm not a huge doggo person myself, but I appreciate that in games they can be approached without them necessarily being terrifying. So in real life, I'm not so good with dogs. I attribute it to my phobia of dogs. I attribute to having been bit in the face by one when I was 2 years old. I've been scared of them for most of my life. I can be in a room with dogs now, and it's fine, but I don't want to pet them, and I don't want to spend time with them, and I'm really uncomfortable around them, and just being to the point where I can be in a room with them took a lot. So I feel like I've come a long way. The Winter Wolves lied to you. They accepted treats under false pretenses, and then there was no petting. Alright, I'm going to save the game here, because we are basically toward the end of stream, and indeed this time when I do this, it's actually for real this time. They tried to bite and kill us. We got a pair of boots. We did indeed get a pair of boots. So yeah, we're going to end it there for the game for today with that lovely song from Shinnok about where we can find the wreck of the Virtuous. Also, I should probably update the... let's find the... I'll read the credits in a second. Virtuous. Wow. I can't type. You're not even watching me type anymore, and I can't type. On the shore of Loch Lake. Okay. Indeed. Wow. Credits, what is wrong with you, Credits? Why, Credits, why? I was going to try and refresh it, but I don't remember how. Thank you, Key Squared and Rykar and Elixir for your resubscriptions. And also thank you to the people who gave bits. Rykar for the bits, and Hannah and Elixir for the bits. And of course, thank you, Was Not Worth It, for being a subscriber over on Ko-fi. Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful mods, as well as to my artists who I need to update to also include Hannah, because Hannah did graphics that we use on the channel all the time. And so I need to update that. But yeah, thank you all. I don't know what's up with the credits. So yeah, tomorrow will be more Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where, you know, our goal is to romance Caden. Saving the galaxy is a secondary consideration to that. So we'll be picking that up at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Monday night at 7 p.m. we will continue with Psychonauts. Psychonauts has been a lot of fun so far. We were initially like, whoa. Given its sort of ableist attitude towards some mental health things, it has a long list of potential content warnings, but we're making it a fun time, and the gameplay itself is great. It's been... It has been fun, and we're continuing to play it. And then coming up on Wednesday for Archival Adventures at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, I'm looking at the papers of a former professor from Virginia Tech, who he was a professor of physics, and the physics building is named after him. And he taught physics during the period of time that people were beginning to understand nuclear fission. And so there's stuff in there about like educational stuff about sort of how physics was taught in the run-up to the invention of the atomic bomb. And so we're going to look at his papers and, you know, see what's there. I'm fairly certain there's some like lecture notes and things like that from actual instruction. It should be interesting. What I've seen of it while I was looking for a graphic to use for promotional purposes was really interesting to me. So hopefully we'll find something fun and interesting there, and sort of learn a little bit about physics in the 1930s and 40s. Anyway, let me see who we're going to raid, which I tend to do on my phone because I get a better listing. And I'm just realizing I have not done that with this phone before, but we're going to figure it out. You know, there's not really a choice to be made here. We're raiding Bree because it's Bree. Bree is absolutely awesome. It looks like there's some goblin art happening at the moment. So I hope that I will see you again soon. I hope that you all can pop over and say hello to Bree and bring some joy over there. There is a raid call there that if you have my emotes, you can just copy and paste that. Otherwise, it is #RogueRaid with whatever hello emotes you might want to drop in the chat. That would be wondrous. Until I see you next, get out there and do some shenanigans, y'all.